Hello everyone, my name is DTV Dewey and welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Supersonics Expansion League franchise series. In the last episode, we watched the Sonics lose the game to the Los Angeles Lakers 128-100. Very disappointing result. And it's been kind of a middling season so far. We've seen 2 games play out and lost both games. Hopefully today will be a little bit different, definitely was more excited about this team's roster going into this season than what has transpired, but we are currently, I believe, 8-11. So we are 8-11 right now, and hopefully we'll get more on the winning side of this episode. Just to start out, I did do a little bit of updating to the game plan. We're going to roll with Valanciunas as our starting center going forward. I did make the decision to go with Chris Boucher as our starting power forward. I think the combination of Valanciunas and Gordon in our front court is a little bit lacking defensively, and so I'm hoping that Boucher can give a little bit of a defensive presence. And then off the bench, obviously, we have Whiteside who can act as a defensive presence. So I'm hoping that both guys can complement the more offensive-oriented piece on the other end, and that way we can have a little bit more defensive stuff going on there. Obviously, I moved Hardy to point guard instead of shooting guard. He has a little bit of position flexibility, and I just want him to have the touches. And then obviously Baldwin as the other starter. And also off the bench, I decided that we are going to go with Malik Monk as the backup point guard. He's a little bit short to play the shooting guard or small forward, so he's been a defensive liability, and I wanted to get Dorian Finney-Smith some run in there, and we'll see if that helps shore up some of the defensive struggles the second unit has had as well. So a few different changes in the lineup for this episode. Hopefully they end up turning into more wins. Another issue that was brought to my attention that somebody wanted rectified: Zach LaVine was signed in the offseason by the Charlotte Hornets, and obviously I'm trying to keep this as realistic as possible, and a Bulls fan wanted LaVine back on the Bulls, so I went ahead and I did go ahead and move Zach LaVine back to the Bulls. I think he's a player that the Bulls will keep this offseason, so I didn't think it was a huge thing to do. I went ahead and just traded him over, and the Hornets in return got Talen Horton-Tucker, who's a decent option on a cheaper contract, but obviously not at the same level as Zach LaVine. But I think the Bulls will pay the max salary to retain Zach LaVine this offseason, and so this felt right fixing that up for you guys. But anyways, today we will be watching a game, and I haven't decided which game we'll be watching yet. We're gonna be somewhere in this area here. This Nets game does look interesting. I would kind of like to look at the standings and see who is in our general area. The Nets are currently the best team in the East. Let me see if I can view their starting lineup. Obviously Harden, Durant. Looks like Kyrie Irving is not playing, at least currently. Could definitely play a game against the Nets. Haven't been able to see them in action, and I think that would be fun. So I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to watch this game against the Nets. Hopefully today our team is a little bit better, and then afterwards we'll simulate maybe on through the end of December. All right, so let's get into this game, guys. I hope you're ready. I know I'm ready. Let's get it started.
Could come down to the three-point shooting.
All right, opening tip about to occur, and it will go to the Nets, and the Nets have their full complement of stars today, so we will certainly have our hands full trying to keep them contained as Claxton gets inside, and that's no good. Valanciunas the rebound.
Boucher out there with Jonas Valanciunas.
We did go 3-3 over our next 6 games, so still kind of sitting right in the middle.
He takes it in.
Hardy with a tough shot in the corner. Harris the rebound.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one after
Hopefully today we can show what we're made of against the top team in the East. Harris driving in the lane. He'll kick it out to Durant. Outside Irving. Irving at the three-point line. Front rims it. Sonics will take it back the other way. Baldwin working against Harris.
Kevin, yeah, Seattle's head coach and I did get the chance to chat. We talked about
trying to find some openings. They'll drop it into Valanciunas. He has Irving on him, and that's just a big mismatch. Lays it up and in over top.
Down on ourselves or start forcing things at the other end as a result. We'll see if they can maintain that.
And I am hoping that Boucher can be a strong defensive presence at the 4. Valanciunas is okay in his own right, but not the best, as Harden misses his first 3. Hardy will find Oladipo, and he knocks down a jumper.
You simply must
Great find by Hardy.
Game of Victor Oladipo. When given the opportunity, he will capitalize.
Harden the pass to KD.
Now KD driving against Boucher, kicks out Irving. Irving trying to find an opening against Hardy. Great defense, but Irving better on offense. He puts it in.
Has got to have the floater at his disposal. Go to work, Kyrie Irving.
This matchup, Hardy against Irving, is certainly going to be one to watch in this game. Oladipo back up to Hardy. Boucher setting a screen. Hardy driving the lane. Knocked away by Claxton. Picked up by Valanciunas. 3 on the shot clock. Hardy trying to get some room. Puts up a shot. No good. Durant the rebound. Nets headed back the other way.
Harden surveying the D. Outside Durant.
Durant picked up by Oladipo on the switch. Oladipo doing well to stay in front of him. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Claxton. Great defense by Oladipo. Feed inside Claxton. And Valanciunas there to cause a little bit of disruption on that shot. Hardy trying to find room inside. A little spin shot, and he puts it through. What a find by Hardy to get that room and put it in.
Here is
Durant working on Boucher.
Harden outside.
Kick out Harden, open for 3, and he can't knock it down.
Quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
That's one you expect Harden to hit. Not so much that time. Hardy against Irving.
Boucher with a screen on Irving.
Driving the lane, puts one up at the free throw line. No good.
Now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this
1 of 4 for Hardy so far. He's struggled early.
Claxton the pass to Durant.
Claxton to Durant, picked up by Hardy, stripped by Oladipo. Sonics on the fast break. Oladipo with it.
Oladipo taking his
driving. Trying to find some room, and that's rejected by Durant. Kick out to Hardy, open for 3. He knocks it down, and the Sonics have a 9-2 lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave.
Struggled to find some open shots so far, but if you give him a look like that, he's going to make you pay for it. Harden, what a shot there. Couldn't get it to go. Baldwin the rebound.
Here's Baldwin.
Now they'll reset to Hardy. Baldwin trying to find some room.
To the inside.
Inside to him. Baldwin working against Harden. He puts it in, and the Nets have seen enough. They'll call an early timeout.
On the inside.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Victor Oladipo.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points.
Sonics with an early lead against this team.
Now, here is
You need to
Harden.
keep your foot on the gas. They have the firepower to come back. Durant driving against Boucher, feed inside Claxton, and he puts it in the hoop.
Up strong for the slam.
Passion may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel
Hardy,
good.
screen Boucher, open lane to the hoop. Can't knock down the layup.
Great D that time for
Irving with the nice defense, a little bit of contact there, and forces the miss. Now Harden, he gets an open lane to the hoop, and he makes you pay for that
Whether
every
making plays
time.
for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Hardy passes
Baldwin
to
finding an opening, driving inside, layup no
Able to
good.
get that
Durant the
one.
rebound.
So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Passes it to Claxton.
Claxton feed inside by Durant.
Back to
They'll kick
Durant.
it back to Durant. Boucher trying to guard him.
Just his
Durant,
first attempt.
mid-range jumper,
And the
no
ball
good, but
on
Boucher
the
picks
shot
up his
sends
first
him to the
foul.
line.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip
And
prom,
Durant
stuff
knocks them
like
both
that.
down.
He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the
Hardy
only
coming
way
back
out.
the other way. A
As
little
it
bit
has
of
been for so
a
many
little bit of
NBA
a
players.
lane there to the hoop.
Guys with
Couldn't
great
get the
talent
roll.
get derailed.
Now Durant on the other side. He'll lay it up over top of Boucher. And the Nets are right back in it.
At making it.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Hardy passes to Valanciunas.
Bench unit preparing to check in for both
And
teams.
here's Boucher. Nothing
Baldwin
yet on the
trying to
scoreboard
find
for
some
him.
openings. Hardy
Here's Hardy.
open from the mid-range, and he
once again
can't
off the mark
find
by
his rhythm
Seattle.
today.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel
Struggling.
like this guy needs
2
to
of 8
find a
from
way
the
to get
field.
himself
Durant
going.
pump fakes. He'll put it up. No good.
KD
Boucher,
shot
great
is off.
defense.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah,
Baldwin
on both
open for
ends of
3.
the
He
floor
puts
can
it up.
make
No
lost
good.
confidence along the way.
Brooklyn trailing.
Ever since that run to begin the game, the Sonics have struggled to find the rhythm.
Harden with a screen on Boucher.
Durant
Knocks it
poked
loose.
away by
It's
Oladipo.
by Oladipo.
Sonics on the fast break. Oladipo slowing it down.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Boucher.
They'll reset. Boucher up top. Baldwin trying to find some room. Now Hardy
Pass to Hardy.
open for a second.
5 on the
Decided to
clock.
pass up the opportunity. 3 on the shot clock.
Looking
Hardy
to
driving
get
the
it
lane.
going.
Layup on
Good D by Irving.
the rim and rolls
With
off.
the ball. They trail by 1. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, they
Both
were able to
teams
maintain
struggling to
focus
get anything
in a
going
hostile environment.
early
And that
on.
led to
Durant in the
taking
post
shots
against
that
Hardy. This is a
made
mismatch.
Well, I'm sure
And Durant
they're
takes
still enjoying
advantage.
that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights
off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so
It's
far
certainly
they
another
have not
measuring stick
disappointed.
game
Yeah, and there
for how
really
far
hasn't
we
been
are,
any
how
feeling
far
out
we still need to
process
go
for
as
them.
Claxton gets the feed inside and puts it in.
Immediately.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Alec Burks trying to find an opening against
Now,
Mills.
here's Burks.
Feed
He's
outside
covered
Monk.
closely,
6 on the shot
Outside
clock.
sets the
Malik
pick for
Monk
Monk.
driving the lane.
could
And
not
he
get
gets
there. One
hacked
to
by
go.
Claxton. He'll head to the line
He'll
for
go to
2
the line
shots.
for 2.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
Off on
He
that one, so he
misses
goes 1
the
for 2 at
second
the
one,
line.
front of the rim.
Mills
Don't
in
see
the
that
corner.
very often.
Outside Lowry. We've got 1:18
Mills
left to play
open
here in
off the
first.
screen. He can't get the
Mills
3 to
can't.
fall though. Finney Smith the
And so
rebound.
for Seattle, their last game, a loss to Detroit. Monk finds Whiteside. Burks in the
Burks
corner.
in the corner. Trying to find some space. Flips it up and flips it in. What a shot by Alec
How about
Burks.
the ability to get into the teeth of the defense?
Lowry
Been a
deciding
nice
where to go
back
with it
and
here.
forth
Pass to
game. Mills again off the screen, again with the
Corners off the
miss.
mark.
And that's 2 shots you
Mills has
expect
gone
Patty
1 of
Mills
3
to
from the
make.
field here. Now, here's Monk.
Gordon down low, working against
Here's
Mills.
Gordon.
Fadeaway
It's good.
shot,
This
drop.
game is all even.
Well, boy, oh boy. Each year,
Aaron Gordon with his first
adding
basket
to
of the
that
game, and that
offensive
ties it
arsenal.
up
The
at
mid-range
18.
game is right there.
Now, here's Mills. Over to the left wing.
It's been a strange game so far. Inside,
Shooting foul as the
Whiteside
whistle
picks
blows.
up his
He'll shoot
second
2 free
foul.
throws.
That's his second personal.
They get Hassan Whiteside. The Nets have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season.
Lowry will
from
knock
the
them
free throw
both
line.
down, 20 to
Guys, consider
18.
that Kyle Lowry,
Sonics
who was
will have a
late
chance at the
first-round pick in
final shot of the
2006.
quarter.
He
Malik
didn't
Monk
make his
with the
first
ball.
All-Star game until his 8th year, and yet he went consistently for a stretch. Really impressive.
Monk kicks to Burks.
Burks up top, 6 on the shot clock. Burks inside, can't get it.
Here's
Whiteside the rebound, he puts it in the hoop.
Puts it home.
And the presence of Whiteside in the
And
paint
Mills will
really
try one
unreal.
from 3/4
He is a
court. Not sure he even got that up at the buzzer, but after one, the score is tied at 20,
This break,
and we'll
be
head
back
into
with
the
start
second
of the
quarter.
second quarter on 2K Sports.
Bang. Your Brooklyn
Guys from the Nets, what do you think?
Attacking,
Some of the
drawing
starters
fouls.
starting
They
to
won that
check
first
back
quarter
in.
at the
Baldwin.
line.
They have done a tremendous job.
everybody
of drawing
except for
contact and
Gordon.
putting officials in a place
Baldwin
where
will
they
try a
simply
little
have to make the
two-step
call.
in, and he puts it
And now
in.
brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups.
Nice
On the
feed
floor
by
for
Hardy
CM.
there.
We've got Baldwin.
Baldwin
Aaron Gordon
sticks
out
in
there
for
with Jonas
Boucher.
Valanciunas. Then there's Oladipo, and it's
We'll
Hardy
see how
at the point
quickly
guard.
Boucher comes off the bench. Oladipo picking up Harden.
Harden against Oladipo.
Driving inside. That layup is good.
Harden's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
Hardy up top, feed inside Baldwin. He'll try the fadeaway, and that doesn't go. Claxton the rebound.
Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Now Irving trying to find some room, lobs it up for Claxton. That deflected off of Valanciunas. Hardy picked it up. Now Gordon nearly throws it away. Boucher getting ready to check back in, as well as Durant.
Pass to Baldwin.
Baldwin feed inside, puts one up over Harden. That can't
get it to
go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Both teams
Irving
struggling to
passes to
find
Harden.
some rhythm yet again. Irving in the corner puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. Valanciunas, great
And I think
defense
that one
there
could have easily
to
have
get his
fallen
hands up and
for
cause
him.
that
On the
miss.
sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David
Hardy
Aldridge.
Thank you,
working
Kevin.
against Irving.
Well, the
Feed
Brooklyn
inside
Nets
Gordon.
are
He
creating
has
a
nice
fresh
positioning,
legacy.
decides to
Kevin
give it up.
Durant says it's new energy.
8 on the
One of
shot clock.
first teams in
Oladipo,
Nets
kick
history
out
where
Hardy,
fans are
open for
expected
3.
to do good things.
That doesn't go.
Basketball
Valanciunas
culture
the
is
offensive
deep
rebound. He puts it
They're looking
in.
for a team to latch on to.
Great,
Well, guys, it
great
looks like they
offensive
found a good
possession
one.
there.
I agree, David.
Multiple
Thanks.
offensive rebounds. Get yourself a chance to get the putback.
Irving looking over the floor.
Irving against Hardy. He blew by him and he got the layup.
Converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's
That's a
got
tough
his second
one.
bucket of the game to go.
Hope Hardy can improve from that later on down the
And here in
line.
the second quarter of
Irving is
action
one of the
with a hand
superstars of
2.5
the
minutes
league.
played so far.
Definitely not going to be an easy cover for Hardy today.
Covered by Irving.
Hardy,
Baseline
he'll try one from the corner,
rebound
no
by the
good.
Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Now Harden,
High,
he'll
out
try
to the
one,
shot.
and
he
Gordon will
draws
get
body
called with the
contact
blocking
like a
foul.
blocking
That'll send
foul,
Harden
and
to the
he
line.
was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to
And
the free
Gordon
throw
should
line.
sit down as Boucher and Durant check in.
Dominate a game with the pass as much as the shots. So
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
we've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Burks
Well, they've
inside,
established
pump
their presence
fakes,
in the
tries the
defensive
fadeaway,
zone.
that
A lot of their
goes.
scoring coming from down low so far. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Malik Monk at point guard has been a good look
Lowry
so
passes to
far.
KD.
Hoping it
Takes it
stays that
inside.
way. Durant on the
And
drive.
Durant
Whiteside not able to contain him.
Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Burks
against Irving.
Right wing.
Kick out Finney Smith. Now Gordon with it, driving.
Now here's Gordon. D right on him.
Back
Pocket
to
forward.
Burks. 4 on the shot clock. Alec Burks.
Here's Burks.
Got to put up something. A little floater in the lane. No good. Toscano the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he is not.
Kyle
been an
Lowry
asset
trying to find
for
an
his
opening
team.
against Monk. Monk doing a good job staying in front of him. Toscano with it now.
Back to Lowry.
Now Lowry over to Irving. Irving driving inside. Tough defense by Whiteside. And that'll be a shot clock violation as they force the miss.
Shot off in time. And Brooklyn making a change here. Mills is checked in. Seattle trails
Now
by
Durant,
3.
the only star left on the court for Brooklyn at this point.
Now here's Burks. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Burks.
Burks with it. 10 on the shot clock.
Whiteside sets
Screen
the
by
beat for
Whiteside. Burks inside, picked up by Durant. 4 on the shot clock. Kick out Finney Smith. Now Gordon had to put one up. Toscano the block.
Katie against Burks.
Sonics have definitely held their own in this game.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Durant kicks to McCaw.
Only a 3-point lead for the best team in the East.
Now here's Mills.
Mills
Out
tries to
defending.
find some openings against Monk. Monk doing a good job staying in front of him.
And it's
And that'll
Whiteside
force
with
the miss.
rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Finney Smith. Kick out Monk. Over to Burks. Sonics down 3, 43 to 40. Half a second difference, shot clock to game clock. Burks is going to take the final shot. No, he's going to give it up to Monk, and he can't knock down the 3. And at the half, the Brooklyn Nets have a 3-point lead, 43 to 40.
Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter.
Down low, just great work.
Second half begins. Hardy bringing the ball up the court for the Sonics.
The talented guard pair
Starting
of
unit
Irving
has
and
had
Harden
its
in the
struggles
backcourt.
today, and I'm
it's
hoping that
Claxton
some of
in
those
center.
can be
So that's
fixed
the lineup
coming
for
out of
Brooklyn.
half as
It's tipped
Baldwin
and
throws the
stolen
ball
by
away.
Kyrie Irving.
Stolen by Kyrie Irving, and he'll find Harris wide open in the corner, and that's a shot you can't afford to give him.
Harris has got the lead up to
Right
6 now
away,
for Brooklyn.
Nets putting down a 3, and you hope that's not what's to come.
Harden covered by Irving.
Hardy driving inside against Claxton. That ball knocked out of bounds. The Sonics will keep it.
Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and
Hardy,
get outside
8
of
on the shot clock,
natural
kick up to
basketball
Valanciunas.
plays. Guys who dead
Now
stop
Baldwin
off a
pump
screen
fakes,
and-
gets his man in the air and jams it down.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Harden now coming the other way, picked up by Oladipo.
And if you're just joining us, we played over
Now has the ball stripped. Oladipo with the steal. Baldwin again on the other end. No good that time. Pulled up a little early, I think. Should have gone hard to the rim.
In the post.
Irving with some opening. Puts up a 3. That one no good.
And close to making
Sonics with the
defense pay
rebound.
for
Hardy
the lax
had
coverage
some
that
room.
time.
Finds his way inside and lays it home.
10 points for him.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Harden bounce pass.
Harden against Oladipo. Oladipo has played fantastic defense today.
Harden's gone 2 for 8.
Multiple blocks, multiple steals. Hardy double team, kick out Baldwin, open for 3. He knocks it down. Baldwin puts the Sonics ahead yet again.
Competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Harden the pass to Durant.
Durant now top of the key, tried to answer, no good.
Here's Baldwin, guarded by Harris.
Baldwin picked up by Claxton.
Oladipo outside.
Trying to find some room. They'll drop it in Valanciunas. Valanciunas with Harris on him, and that's a mismatch they'll look to exploit every time.
3-point Seattle lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category.
I love having Valanciunas as the center for those plays, where we've been getting those plays called for guys who are not offensive forces, but we finally have one who is. 3 on the shot clock. Harris has to put up one. Baldwin with the good defense there.
Another miss there. Down low.
Sonics feet inside. Boucher, what a find. Oladipo, 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes.
And a very polished passer as well.
And the Nets will call another timeout. They've seen
In
enough.
addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely
Harden
run out of
picked
gas.
up by Oladipo. Drive inside. That layup is good.
None of these guys can. Here's
Whiteside to Burks. Burks inside. Lays it home. What a feed by Whiteside. Burks with 8 points tonight.
Buckets coming from inside the paint now.
We've got multiple guys with close to 10 points scored today.
2 minutes to play.
Certainly be interesting to look at the stat sheet after this game. What a lob by Lowry. Gets his own rebound. And I'm not so sure that that's not a traveling, but Lowry lays it home.
The game of basketball is not a non-contact sport. Go ahead, Kyle.
That pass never made it to Claxton. It ricocheted off the rim and landed in Lowry's hands.
Tight defense
It
on
definitely
The
was
pass
not a
to Finney
shot.
Smith. Back to Burks. 5 on the clock.
Burks now, 4 on the shot clock. Burks, what a shot. No good though. Had to force one up. Looked super awkward.
Outside Lowry.
Now Lowry trying to find an opening, working against Monk. Tipped away by Gordon. And Monk has it now. Burks in the corner. Whiteside setting the screen for him. Burks trying to find an opening. 13 on the shot clock. Alec Burks. He'll back it out. The double coming. Burks kick up top. Monk open for 3. Tries one. Defense got back in time, causing the miss.
Got his 6th rebound on the night.
7-point lead for the Sonics. Their biggest lead tonight was 9.
Back to Mills.
Mills now
Outside Lowry.
looking for some space. He'll kick to Lowry. Lowry on the drive. That layup is good.
Strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Boy, it looked like he
Kyle
put
Lowry
himself
is such a
in
great
spot,
pickup
and
for the
Lowry
Nets
thought he'd get
in
a
this
whistle with the
in
drive
this
and the contact. No help from
type
the
of
officials,
expansion.
but he didn't need it, Kevin.
They were to get somebody like that to play off the bench for them in real life, it'd be even more scary than they already are.
It the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Mills.
Mills now, 2-second difference, shot clock to game clock. He'll have it.
Pass to
Kick
Lowry.
over to Lowry. Lowry pump fake. 3 on the shot clock. Kyle Lowry trying to put one up. Puts it up. No good.
Off the mark from 16
And that'll be the end of the third quarter as the Sonics have a 5-point lead, 67 to 62.
Shortly.
So sound in his mechanics, a tremendous jump shooter.
Oladipo feet inside Hardy. He was cutting to the rim and nobody stopped him. The Nets will call another timeout.
Nicholas Claxton.
6-point lead for the Sonics coming out of the Nets timeout.
Let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
That was a fantastic feed by Oladipo to Hardy, and Hardy with the off-ball cut to the basket. Exactly what you like to see. Harden driving inside, and that layup is good.
Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Seattle leading by 4.
4-point lead for Seattle. Will they be able to win the first game that we actually watch them play?
Pass to Baldwin.
We'll find out in the next 5.5 minutes.
Always going up
Lob
to the
by
alley-oop here.
Baldwin, stolen by Irving.
The
And
pass to
Irving will
Durant.
find Durant wide open, and he lays it home.
Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist
The Nets are
number
not
8
going to
in
make
this
it
one
easy
already.
on you.
Hardy passes to Valanciunas. And here's Boucher.
Boucher with the ball. Hardy trying to find an opening. Open for three. Hardy misses that one, and Harden the rebound. The Nets have a chance to tie or take the lead here. Durant in the corner for three. That doesn't go. Oladipo the rebound.
Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this
Now
one.
Hardy on the other side, double teamed. Kick out to Oladipo. Open for three. Puts it up and drops it through. Victor Oladipo. What a clutch three there.
Certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside, KD.
Now Durant picked up by Boucher. And Aaron Gordon is looking to check back in as Durant flips it to Claxton. He jams it through. Claxton's had a good game for the Nets.
Well, that's just a pretty pass.
I don't
Kevin
love
Durant
Gordon looking like he's checking back in. I would rather have Boucher stick around, but Gordon a little bit more offensively inclined.
Here's
Baldwin can't get the layup to fall.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
4 minutes remaining. 3-point lead for the Sonics.
Harris passes to KD.
Harris feed inside KD, and that layup is good.
Durant's got 11 points.
And it's a
here in
1-point
just the
lead
second
now
half.
for the
It seems
Sonics.
like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Hardy with it.
Kicks to Valanciunas.
Kick to Valanciunas. Now Boucher.
It's Oladipo on the wing.
Feed down low, Oladipo. Double teamed. Durant came over. Boucher wide open in the corner, and he can't knock down the three.
Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long
The
time.
Nets have a
coming,
chance to retake the lead on this possession. Harden not open for three. Tries it anyway. Sonics with it. 3 minutes remaining. Jaden Hardy with the ball. Claxton on him.
Passes it to
Beat down low,
Boucher.
Baldwin
And here's
deflected.
Valanciunas.
Sonics retain possession. Oladipo in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Trying to find an opening. Feed outside Boucher. Boucher in the corner. He knocks down the three. Chris Boucher. What a shot.
Got 9 assists
And what
now
an
tonight.
assist by Oladipo with the shot clock winding down.
Now here is Irving. With
Now
it.
Harden again, driving inside. That shot rejected by Valanciunas, and Baldwin right there for the rebound. Oladipo feed to Hardy. Hardy layup no
It's
good.
stolen by Harris.
And Harris gets it. Great defense by the Nets. That looked like that was going to be an easy two at a minimum. And instead, no points for the Sonics, and KD on the other end with the
Well,
layup.
this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is
2-point
so
lead for the
skilled at
Sonics.
realizing
2
how to
minutes
give his
left.
Teammates an open look.
Hardy with the ball. Kyrie picking him up.
Covered by Irving.
Valanciunas setting the screen. Hardy on the drive. Wide open lane to the basket, and he jams it home on top of Claxton. What a shot, Jaden Hardy. Nothing to chance. Didn't drop it off to Valanciunas. Took it up himself and put it through the hoop. Durant on the other end, trying to answer back. Boucher, great defense. Hardy again. It's been Hardy orchestrating the offense at the end of this game. Hardy feed inside Boucher. Boucher shot rejected by Durant, but that's a foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First free throw is good.
And
that puts
Boucher
them on
knocks
5-5.
down the first and the second, and Gordon did not check in, which means he is
Well, you like
going
when
to
a guy
possibly
calmly
check in
steps
for
up, knocks
Boucher,
down the free throws.
but they
Exactly what you want.
canceled that idea. Boucher is sticking around for the rest of this game, it looks like.
Durant kicks to Irving.
Kyrie driving against Hardy, pump face. He got the foul and the basket. Hardy picking up his first foul.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range shot.
Irving, he'll drop down that shot.
Well, this is the kind
Sonics
of player
with a
that
3-point lead,
the
1 minute
more he
remaining.
elevates his game.
Hardy with it.
Pass to Baldwin.
And this is gonna go through Jaden Hardy. Over to Baldwin. Baldwin driving the lane, no good. Claxton the rebound.
Nets trailed by 3.
Nets with a chance to pull within 1 or tie. And Durant will take it. No good. Oladipo the rebound.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Seattle. The
Hardy
pass to
with it.
Baldwin.
Over to Baldwin. Baldwin isolating against Harris. They like this matchup. Baldwin with the layup goes. And the Nets will call a timeout. Nets with it, side out, 5-point deficit. They'll find Durant. Durant puts up one from long range. Can't knock it down. Valanciunas the rebound. Hardy headed the other way. Feed to Oladipo. Kick out Baldwin. Baldwin open in the corner for three, and he can't knock it down. That would have ended the game right there. Durant working against Boucher. He'll put up one from the corner, and he knocks it down. That's a two. Sonics with a 3-point lead. Valanciunas trying to find somebody open. He'll feed to Oladipo. And Oladipo needs to knock down one of 2 free throws to maintain a 4-point lead and a 2-score lead. Misses the first. Knocks down the second. That'll keep it a 2-score game. 94-90, 22 seconds left. Nets with the ball. And you'd imagine this is going through one of their stars, and they threw it away. Hardy with the ball, he jams it in.
Looking to close it out.
Tried to force it to Irving, and Hardy with the steal. Harris in the corner, he puts up a 3, he knocks that down. Game's not over yet. Hardy with it, he'll get fouled. And that'll put him on the line for 2.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see.
And that shot probably ends this game for the Nets. As he misses the second. Harden outside pump fakes, got his man in the air. Doesn't matter, Hardy the rebound. And the Seattle Sonics have knocked off the #1 team in the East, 97-93. What a game. And the Seattle Supersonics finally get a victory that we watched them play, as Kevin Durant was an absolute monster. 31, 12, and 4, a block, 2 turnovers. Kyrie Irving, 16 points, 9 assists. James Harden, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Claxton with a double-double. Harris had a decent stat line. Their bench unit really didn't do much. They did only play 9 players, so they had a starter out there basically the entire time. And on the other end, Baldwin for the Sonics, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Just absolutely dominating on the point spectrum. Jaden Hardy, 20 and 10. He was struggling from the floor. He attempted 24 shots, only made 8 of them, but certainly made them when they counted. None less important than that steal and jam in the final seconds. Boucher with 14, 3 blocks, a steal, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. I think this is the best stat line that we've ever seen from our power forward position. Valanciunas with a double-double, 12 and 14. Oladipo, 8, 5, 9, 5. Nearly had a 5-5-5 game with 5s across all the major stat lines. 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. This is the type of stat line that I'd love to see from Victor Oladipo every game. I'd love to see this type of stat line from him. I want our offense to mainly flow through Hardy and Baldwin, and then the rest to kind of fill in where they can. Let's see. Whiteside had a decent game. Finney-Smith didn't really do much, but he did do well defensively. Malik Monk and Alec Burks were our offensive presence off the bench. 7 shots, 11 shots. I'm okay with those 2 guys really handling most of the scoring off the bench. But yeah, overall, this was a fantastic showing by our team, and showing that we can hang with some of the top teams in this league. All right, that's gonna do it for this game. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna simulate through the end of December as we finally pick up a win against a actual opponent. Let's see how the rest of these games turn out. I like to look at some of these games where we weren't playing. Artie, Boucher, Monk. Baldwin must have gotten hurt. There he is, he's back. Alright, well, after the end of December, we are 15-20, and I'm not sure how we're gonna be able to improve that going forward, but hopefully we can, as we finally saw our team win a game against one of the top teams in the league, and I'm hoping that becomes more of a regular occurrence. But thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely appreciate everybody who takes the time out of their day to watch these videos. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure that you click that notification bell so that you're notified every time I drop a new episode. Thank you guys so much. My name is ZTV Dewey, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.